Hello everyone, and welcome to our Monday assembly. I'm going to light the candle. I'm going to say, Jesus said, you are the light of the world, and you can join with me as I say it. Jesus said, I am the light of the world. Now, today's worship is all about one of that Jesus said. Jesus said, I am the light of the world. And I think it's a really important thing for us to think about. I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to share a PowerPoint with some images on there. And I want you to think what they all have in common. So here we go. Here's my PowerPoint. Let's put it up. There we go. So here's the first image here, which is, well, it looks like a giant ball with some smaller balls near it, but it's in fact the sun, and next to it are the sizes of the planets in comparison. And that fourth biggest one, I think, or maybe the third biggest one of those two medium-sized balls is the size of the Earth compared to the size of the sun. I think that's quite amazing. The second one we've got there is someone standing on a road with a torch. I'm not sure if they've got a torch or if there's a light coming towards them, but fantastic image. And the third one is a set of footprints. It seems a strange one to include. Anyway, I'm going to stop sharing my screen now and give you the clue. The answer, by the way, is that they are all related to light, because the sun obviously is a source of light. It's our main source of light. Torch or a light is obviously a source of light, and those footprints represent Jesus as the light of the world, and that's why he is a source of light to all of us. I've got some facts about the sun here for you. So the sun is very, very big. It says 1.3 million Earths could fit inside the sun. So I'm not even sure that image was completely accurate that I showed earlier, but 1.3 million Earths could fit inside the sun. It's a star, and it's at the center of our solar system. The sun is responsible for all of our weather and climate. It's an almost perfect sphere, so it's an almost perfect ball shape. At the center of the sun, the temperature is 15 million degrees Celsius. That's pretty warm, pretty warm. The sun consists of all the colors mixed together, so it seems white to our eyes. If we look directly at the sun, it can blind us, and it takes 8 minutes for light to get from the sun to the Earth. I think some of those facts are absolutely amazing. Now, the sun is an amazing source of light to us, but Jesus is also seen as being a source of light. What Jesus said, we're learning all about Jesus' life in our worship this term. What Jesus said. Jesus spoke to the Pharisees and said, I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will have the light of life and will never walk in the darkness. Now, I suppose the question is, why would we want another light? if we've already got sun, if we've already got a candle, if we've already got a torch, why would we need another light in the world? Well, Jesus said he was a light in the world, and that the people who follow him, would have the light in life and never walk in darkness. He didn't mean he was an actual light. What he meant was that he would bring light to people, make people feel better. Because, our world can seem quite a dark place sometimes, particularly at the moment with the pandemic going on. It can seem a really dark and sad place sometimes. And people who believe in Jesus believe that he brings light and joy to their lives. And that is a really important thing. So when Jesus was born, Christians believe that God turns the biggest, brightest light on. Jesus came to show us how to live in light and goodness. His light is bright enough for everyone in the whole world. And it's important for us to follow Jesus's example, because if we do that, then we can be lights of the world as well. We can bring happiness and joy to other people. And that's what I want everyone to try and do this week, is to try and think of a way when you're at home, for those people who are in school, when you're in school, a way you can bring some light to other people in your family or around you this. So just think about what Jesus said. I am the light of the world. How can you be the light of the world yourself? I'm going to say a prayer now. Let's pray. Dear God, we thank you for the light that you've created. Thank you that you saw your beautiful world needed another kind of light. You sent Jesus to be a light to the world. Please help us to be lights to those around us. Amen. Now I'm going to blow out the candle, and as I do, I'm going to say that I want all of you to be light of the world, and I want you to think how you could be a light of the world this week. Think how you could be light to the world. Thank you. And I'll see you on Friday's assembly.